Hello people YouTube, how are you today? It's me, Abby. I'm looking a little strange right now doing the whole reverse raccoon thing. I got my eyebrows done, I got my prime ready, and to be honest with you, I feel like doing a get ready with me with a bunch of new makeup, kind of like a first impressions like I did last time, but I'm going to call it a get ready with me, so maybe I can get more views. It's all about that clout, but just kidding. But also the fact that we're going to be talking about something I was also bashing a couple weeks ago in my anti-haul video, which is the Wet n Wild holiday collection. And the thing is, I mentioned that I was thinking about getting it because of the fact that I liked the brushes, which are right here. And I'm not gonna lie to you, they feel like really good quality. And the only reason why I even decided to get the eyeshadow palette and the highlighter palette, which I have behind me, is literally because of the fact that it was like 50% off because nobody had bought it at my local Walgreens. And I'm like, you know what? It's now 50% off. It's cheaper. I'll test it out. And also the fact that I saw this one shade right here that I already swatched. And I was like, it intrigued me because I don't have a shade like this. So I swatched it and it actually turned out to be pretty good. So I want to do like a little get ready with me. And I'm also going to talk about the packaging of this because of the fact that who the hell in like their marketing department thought this was okay? Because like if this is supposed to be a holiday collection, orange and like lighter orange and like yellow gold is not what I think of. I think of, of course, red, green, but besides those colors, I also think of burgundies. I think of definitely the gold, but not like a yellow gold, more like a rustic gold. If that makes sense. Like the gold the gold they have in the palette, like a true gold, like an orangey gold, like something like that. But I'm going to quit my blabbering, and we're going to start doing the eyeshadow right now. Just to let you know that none of these shades have names either, like their normal palette. And also, I've never tried Wet n Wild eyeshadow, so this is also first impressions for me. And I do feel like keeping it a little bit more neutral, a little warm. So I think the first shade I'm going to go into is this one right here. And we're going to just buff it out. A lot gets on the brush, so I'm a little nervous because like the last time I tried like a super cheap eyeshadow was in my Wish video, which I also want to ask you guys, what did you guys think of that? Because that video was like in the makings for a long time, and I really, really wanted to do it right. Because I see a lot of people try Wish makeup, don't get me wrong, but I never see people like wear it for a full day, like see if there's anything that'll happen to the skin. And for me, this eye in particular, not even joking, would not stop itching the entire day and was a little like twitchy, and that's never happens with me with eyeshadows. Like I've had my eye like water before and get a little irritated, but I've never had it to where it's like twitchy. So like that was very weird for me. But other than that, I had no like adverse effects from it. It was normal. Like my skin didn't like over break out because like I was already broken out before, like right here, which I still have some. It's mainly just red, but it just also didn't feel right. Like it felt like really cheap makeup, like the Dollar Tree makeup I tried. Like it didn't feel like the best quality, obviously, but I honestly really did like a couple of the products, especially that Fora concealer. I am nervous to like recommend it because of the fact that I honestly really did like it. But at the same time, it is from Wish, and Wish is such a weird like brand because of the fact that things are so like hard to like not just find, but there's like multiple listings for the same product. So it's like you never know if you're going to get like the product you want or something completely different. Like that fake Tarte Shape Tape was beyond bullshit. Like, it was terrible. Like, my eyes I think it was the concealer that actually bothered my eyes and not the eyeshadow because I've had allergic brightness focus because of the fact that I have had reactions to cheap kind of like Chinese made eyeshadows before. Like, fake ones. So that's why I also did like the disclaimer like, hey, do not try this. Just because I'm putting my health at risk doesn't mean you do. Now going in with this like kind of burgundy-esque color, I'm going to just like deepen my crease. So far the eyeshadows are blending okay. Like I had a little bit of trouble. Like I had to build this one up a little bit more than usual. And it did go on at first a little patchy, but I also think it's because I left my base on like a little too long because I like it to where it's nice and wet and sticky, But kind of did dry down a little bit, so I think it's a little bit my fault because I was writing too long. But I'm going to do like the same thing. Tap it on my outer corner and just blend it into the crease, but not all the way up. But other from the Wish video, those brushes I tried, I'm freaking in love with still. Like the Wish brushes were not bad at all. Like the pink ones I got, or like the ones that were just eyeshadow brushes, not gonna lie, were a little bit more on the shitty side. But these like pink chrome ones are really good, especially this one that I used for my foundation. It's nice and dense, but it's not super dense that's like gonna eat up all the product or like not blend it around. Like it did a really good job. I really like it, and I'm definitely gonna be using it again. Just to let you know, I'm also doing this thing kind of like what Nikki does, where she kind of brings it to the front of the eyebrow right here, because I want this to look a little more, not grungy this time, but a little bit more like fierce, because I've been doing like kind of the same thing lately, and I've been wanting to experiment with some new stuff. And also the fact that Mikey from Glam and Gore kind of did this once in a very dramatic like rose gold tutorial, which is like one of my favorite tutorials she has ever done. And she did something really similar to this, but I'm not recreating that look because of the fact that this palette doesn't really have a rose gold shade, but it has this really nice like goldy orange color and this like light metallic orange, which I think I'll be trying. I'm still not sure. Like I'm like debating on it, but hey, I'm still thinking about it because I wasn't even planning on doing my makeup today. I just literally had nothing to do, like literally nothing to do, because I'm not watching my nephew. I work super late tonight. Like I'm working like at 9 o'clock at night till 1:30 in the morning, you know, and like I have the day to myself. And I did some cleaning. I did like my laundry. I finished off the dishes, but that took like 2 hours, and I've been up since 8 a.m. and it's like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, I need to do something else. So I'm like, let's film a video, and then we'll edit the other videos that you need to get posted, get them ready, get the thumbnail ready, and then you can get ready for work. And I'm like, that sounds great. I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm liking this burgundy shadow a lot. Like a lot more than I think I thought I was. Okay, can we not deny that my eyes look kind of stellar right now? For a cheap palette, because here's the thing. Again, I've never tried Wet n Wild eyeshadows, but I have tried drugstore eyeshadows before in the past. They're very lackluster. I don't think drugstores are known for their eyeshadows. I feel like most drugstore brands, it's rather like lips, eyeliner, maybe mascaras, and like face powders is like where is the go-to to it. So it's like when you see a brand like Wet n Wild create a really good eyeshadow palette, you're like, that's very interesting. Again, I freaking hate the packaging though. I'm not gonna lie. The packaging kind of sucks. And also it's kind of boring. Like it just says Wet n Wild Los Angeles, color icon, trademark, 32 pan eyeshadow palette, and then what I think in French, the same thing. I'm like, this is stuff you usually put in the back, and then you create this is the Live Your Glam holiday palette, create a name for it. Don't be lazy. I'm sorry, Wet n Wild. I think I'm gonna go in with the black and just like darken the outer edge and a teeny bit of the crease with this tiny brush I got from Wish. So like gonna barely tap into the black and just barely this black eye is actually not as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be. Cause I'm like, I need to tap a little bit more back now. Because blended out like this doesn't look bad. But like this, or it's a little muddy, I'm like, this black is not my favorite. It's a little shitty. I knew there was going to be a few duds in this palette because here's the thing. When it comes to drugstore, no color is perfectly perfect. In fact, I swatched this like metallic green and it sucks terribly. I'm not going to lie. Sorry, Wet n Wild. But this green in particular, I haven't swatched every shade, obviously. But just saying that shade in particular really sucks. So, again, sorry, Wet n Wild. I actually really do like your brand. I've tried a lot of stuff. I love your lip products. I love your highlighters, especially your highlighters. They're freaking amazing. Your bronzer's okay. But, your eyeshadows are not what I normally go towards. See, here's the thing. People always say, like, doing your foundation first before, like, eyeshadow is, like, the best thing. I have a shit ton of fallout right now, and all I gotta do is wipe it off, because guess what? I'm gonna do my foundation in a minute, and I don't have to have this shitty problem I always get. Because here's the thing, I very, very rarely get fallout, but if I have to like fully pack on a color to get it, it sprinkles. Because also the fact that I have really big cheeks, so like it catches. So I used to do my foundation too all the time, like first, and then do everything. And I remember clearly, because I was also very gothic, that I would have just black and brown eyeshadow on, and throughout the day, or actually even after I did my makeup, you just see like little black specks on my face. And because also the fact that I'm like, I don't know what I did, but I wasn't careful like touching my face. So like if I had like an itch with makeup, I just go like wipe my face as hard as possible, take off my foundation, you'll see like that red patchiness, and I didn't even care. Like there's still like little black specks. I was bad at makeup when I first started, and also very emo, very goth. Like that's the tea. Worst part is my mom still wouldn't let me dye my hair for a while, and when she did, it was like highlights or like ginger colors, like sticking with my natural color. I don't know why, and I wasn't allowed like to fully do something crazy until like I kind of like forced him to, like as a birthday present. I'm like, no, I want purple hair, and I want it now. And my stepmom had to convince my dad. She's like, okay, it's gonna be like a dark black purple. And I'm like, and I told the lady, no, it's not gonna be dark black purple. They're gonna do like a bright purple. And we ended up doing a bright dark purple. Can you shut up? Sorry, that's my washing machine. It just ended, and my clothes are clean. So yeah. Okay, well, I've decided I'm just going to go on the blue because I really want to. And here's the thing. At my work, they accept a lot, like, people for who they are, and I really like that. So I can come into work with, like, crazy blue eyeshadow, and they'll be okay. In fact, I had a coworker a couple days ago. She had one eye green, one eye pink. She looked fucking bomb. I'm like, girl, yes. So I think I'm just going to go with the blue and, like, stop worrying about that. Because I'm working at 9 at night anyway, when there's going to be, like, barely anybody. So, yeah. And also at work, I'm going to be in the back anyway, so nobody will probably see me. So I want to just live my best life. So I'm going to just go on my finger. The thing I like about this shadow is that it's soft. It doesn't feel like the other metallic, like this one right here, where it's a little more dry. Because you see, like, that color is not as intense as that one. Like, yeah, like, it's cute, but it's not my favorite. So I'm going to just pack this. Oh, God. I think I just made the best mistake of my life. Like, the best decision, not the best mistake. I don't know why I said that. Guys, I'm feeling so good right now about this eye look. Like, can we appreciate that? Like, I feel like grungy, I feel cute, I feel bold. I feel like I'm definitely ready to go to work. But not for another, like, 7.5 hours, because I do work very late tonight. So, wish me luck. Okay, for today, I'm going to try this new foundation, the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation, that has, like, hyaluronic acid and collagen in it, because of the fact that one of my current favorites at the moment, like, my favorite foundation at the moment is the Dream Urban Cover from Maybelline, to the fact that this is almost empty and I have to get a new one. Like, I've been using it that much. So I want to see if this one is, like, good. Because also this one's a little better in the fact that it comes with a pump. But before we do that, I want to talk about these brushes real quick. Because of the fact that Wet n Wild brushes are, like, the best at the drugstore. Not going to lie. I love a lot of them. But these ones feel, like, not even joking, like, 10 times better. Like, they feel like some of my really expensive brushes. Because it also feels like I have an IT Cosmetics brush right here. And, like, feeling it. This is actually a little bit softer than this. But, in fact, I liked these brushes so much, like the brush set so much, that I went out and bought 2. I'm not even joking. But I have one complaint about the brushes. One complaint. These fucking beads rattle, and I hate it. Also, I hate the fucking color. Again, it's not holiday. Like, I'm not even a big fan of the holidays. I'm really not. You can ask my family. I don't do shit. Like, I don't celebrate. I don't, like, dress up for it. All that is, I'm still kind of like the same person. But, like, the fuck? Please tell me you guys can hear that. My neighbor's yodeling right now. Please tell me you guys saw that. I'm not editing any of this out. He was like fucking yodeling right now. That's so funny. I'll be back in a second. I'm so sorry, guys. That was just so funny. He's getting in his car right now and he's driving away. But he just walked outside and started yodeling. Hee-hoo! And just started yodeling. And I'm trying not to cry right now. That's just so funny. But what I wanted to say was, this ugly orange kind of bead, like, I don't mind it. I just feel like it doesn't look like a holiday brush collection. What I would like to see, and would also make it a little bit cuter, is if it had gold, like these gold kind of beads mixed in with like a bronzy gold. I feel like that'd be really cute, especially with the gold lining that's right here. But also the fact that they couldn't have filled it up just a little bit more, so it didn't. Because watch, I'm going to be blending my foundation. You could hear that, right? Like, I don't like that. No offense, I love the rattles and annoying sounds. I really do. Trust me, my family will tell you. But, like, when you constantly have to hear it, then it gets annoying. Anyway, let's try the foundation. At the store, when I was looking it up, here's a quick story. I was at Ulta, and when I was buying this foundation, I was having trouble trying to find the shade because they don't have it in, like, this shade range, like with the 112 Natural Ivory, and they didn't have Natural Ivory, so I got 20 Classic Ivory, which also looks a little darker, so I'm a little nervous about that, and also the fact that it comes out in peaks. This is super liquidy. Also the fact that it's in camera, sorry about that. But a funny story is, when I was at Ulta the other day buying this, because of the fact that I had a gift card from my aunt for Christmas, which, thank you again, Aunt Heather, I love you, you're the best. She gave me a $50 gift card to Ulta, and of course, you guys know I'm gonna use it. But when I was at Ulta, I really wanted to get this foundation to try it out, to see how it performs, And there was a girl next to me. I couldn't find, like, any workers next to me or ones that weren't, like, already helping, like, other people. So there was this girl next to me, and she was, like, with her boyfriend and a couple friends. So I just, because she looked like somebody who, like, I feel like could give me an honest answer, like, hey, what foundation of these do you think looks the best, Like, which one would look better on me? And she goes, well, both are too dark for you. And I'm like, well, I know one is a little too dark for me, but also the fact that if I go, like, I've already mentioned this 1,000 times, if I go too light or a little lighter, then, like, my neck, like, my face will look ghostly, or it's, like, every other answer. It's a pain in the ass kind of deal. It's just a pain in the ass to try to find my shade. So I was just asking her, like, which one do you think would look better? She grabs one of the foundations. By the way, they had no testers of these at the Ulta, so you know what she does? She takes one of them, rips off the plastic lining, and starts pumping it on my fucking face. I'm not even joking. Like, and I was just like, and she was just like, looking at it, this one looks the best for you. It's still a little too dark, but I think it would look nice. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And then she proceeds to ask the worker, who was, like, kind of just, like, standing there, who had just got done talking to somebody, and asked, do you have napkins? I pumped this on her face. And I'm like, they're like, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm sorry. And she was, oh, sorry. So I just said I'd buy it, and I did. I bought the one that she pumped on my face. By the way, I'm fucking loving this brush. Like, this brush, there's no brush marks on my face at all. Like, not even joking. This brush is amazing. Kind of deal. I love it. I did wipe off part of my tail on this eyebrow and not this eyebrow, so I will fix it right now, but so far, I do like it. It is a little too dark for me, so I think I would go back for, a lighter shade, but I don't hate it, that it's super dark. Like, do you guys see how dark it is? It is much darker than one of my darkest foundations. Like, I feel like this is definitely, like, my summer color. I definitely feel like this is my summer color and not, like, a winter color, because of the fact that this is a little too dark for me. But it'll have to do today until I can go back. Like, you guys should definitely see that. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I try not to be, Like, I try to find, like, actually my closest shade. I don't like getting stuff that's a little too dark because of the fact that even though I feel like it does look good on me, I just feel like no matter what, I'm going to have to find, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I have to find something that's, like, my exact skin tone or a little bit darker, or I look like a ghost, or I'm having to do this where I'm blending down my entire neck so it matches a little better. But at least I'm not like James Charles right now because of the fact that, ooh, that'd be scary. No offense, James, but like, we all know how orange your foundation can hit. This is not like bad by any means. Like, on camera, here's the thing also, it is a little bit more on the pinky side, and you guys know I am yellow. So I feel like, again, I'm going to try to get a lighter foundation, maybe number 10 or 15. Maybe number 10. I feel like this is just like 1 to 2 shades too dark for me, you know what I mean? But I don't hate it. It definitely is super radiant. I really like that. It's looking really nice. And this, I'm not even joking, this brush is my favorite thing so far. Up next, I have this Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. And I bought this at, funny thing is, I bought this at Marshall's. And here's the thing, the Marshall's where I go to is like, it's disgusting. I'm not even gonna lie. It's gross. People, oh, it is a little too dark, too. Oh, God. Oh, actually, I think it's just yellow. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to wait until I blend it out to see. Marshall's where I go to, people will rip open everything and touch it. And I freaking hate that. Like, I honestly hate that when people do that. But where I go to, it's hard to find. Like, we will have a lot of cool, good shit there, but it's hard to find because of the fact that people will, like, not even joking, people will literally just open it, swatch it, put it back. They're like, oh, no, not for me. This is definitely really natural, like it says, and not as full coverage as I thought. Like, I thought this would be a little bit more on the medium side. It is a little more sheer. I don't hate it. I feel like this is going to be, like, good for my no makeup days. I am going to go in with a lighter concealer just to brighten everything up a little bit more, but I don't hate it. I just feel like, also the fact that this is a little too yellow, like, it's my skin yellow, and again, this foundation is a little more pink toned, so I'm going to do a dash of my Tarte Shape Tape. But what I was saying is, when I was there and I found that concealer, the Born This Way one, I was shocked because usually it's impossible to find, like, even, like, mainly concealers that have been untouched. So the things that people will not swatch is, like, for some reason, eyeshadow, which I'm a little surprised at because I feel like that'd be the number one thing people would, like, be putting their fingers in. But no, it is actually it's actually concealers and powders. So when I found this one, I was like, oh, please don't be open, because I thought, oh crap, this is like my perfect shade for like my darker foundations. I want to try this. I've wanted to try this particular concealer for a while, even though I'm not a fan of Too Faced, because I feel like a lot of their shit is redundant, and we all know they're a little problematic too. Editing Abby here. Yes, my hair is red. I dyed it like 3 days ago. I filmed this video about 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm just getting it edited now. In fact, I think today it is January 17th. So just so you guys know, when I like started filming this, it was like literally the day after New Year's, I believe, because that was the day I was working. But I want to let you guys know that I filmed this before, and it was before, like, the whole, like, Nicki coming out thing and the thing with Too Faced. Like, I usually don't support Too Faced. I don't have any other products. I just bought the concealer because of the fact that it was cheap, it was on sale, and I thought it was my color, and it had not been open. I just want to mention that right now, so you don't think I'm, like, a hypocrite or anything. I literally just bought it because good makeup and cheap makeup, I will buy. I'm cheap, just to let you know. I still wanted to try it because of the fact that when you find cheap makeup at, like, Marshall's, you get it because of the fact that if it's unopened, unused, you know, and it's cheap price, like, for me, I'm that kind of person that's like, go for it. Because of the fact that this concealer was $9. I think normal price is, like, in the 20s or something, but I paid $9 freaking for it. And I was so happy because of the fact that I did try it on earlier by itself, like just under my eyes, because of the fact that I felt like my bags were super dark today because Mama hasn't been getting a lot of sleep lately. But I did like it by itself with like my natural skin because it did have that natural light sheer coverage thing. But I also found this, which is the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit there too, which I'm also going to be trying, which I'm also very nervous about because I feel like I'm going to just fuck up this look because I don't do cream contouring. I suck at it. I'm trying to get better at it. This has not been untouched. This was like $14 and usually it's like 20 to like 40, somewhere around there. Oh god. Please blend. I hope this blends out. I'm going to just do my cheeks first before I decide to go anywhere else because I'm nervous. I'm very nervous right now. Again, I don't do cream contouring. I really don't. Okay, never mind. I forgot what I was even. Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. What was it? That sheared out nicely. Why was I scared? Why were you scared? Oh, that's nice. Okay. I am gonna contour my jawline. Why did I tap it off like it was powder? I think I'm gonna definitely be using this for like forehead, this area. I'm a little nervous about cheeks because I gotta like figure that out. But I am definitely gonna be practicing because I'm looking good. I'm liking this, and I haven't even blended it out yet. This is like the closest my jaw contour has ever gotten to looking good. Also, the fact that I am using the light sculpt one, so that kind of does make a little bit of a difference, but I'll just ignore that for now. I had a little debacle right now because I realized I didn't do the top of my hairline, so I tried to fix it real fast, but you could still kind of see it. So I'm going to move on. Also, the fact that I dropped my powder all over my bed. Lucky for me, I was able to clean it off because it fell on a piece of my sheet, but I still have to wash my sheets now. I'm going to go in just with this today. I don't feel like actually getting my contour out because I feel like we've already done enough trying to figure out that cream contour. I do need to play with cream contour a little bit more to just like understand it. Also, I need to find one that's just like a little bit warmer because of the fact that we all know, I said it before, I'm yellow, undertoned. But also today, I feel like I'm going super bold. And also the fact the foundation's a little dark. I don't want to add too much to the face. Like, I want to just make sure everything, like, balances out. But I still also need bronzer. You can never go wrong with some bronzer. Also, the fact that nose contour I did with the cream contour isn't looking bad. I did mess up at first because of the fact that I put my concealer on first before I decided to go in, like, blend out my concealer. I put it, like, on the nose with the concealer, like, trying to do, like, what those Instagram girls do. And, you don't do that. Do not do that. You will mess up if you're like me and you're new to cream contouring. Like, see, I'm learning stuff every day. But, like, cream contouring, it's not my specialty. I'm definitely gonna be like I said, I'm gonna be practicing it a little bit more in the future. Because I have that palette, so why don't I? Also, the fact that there's, like, lighter cream, so I want to see if there's, like, those lighter cream colors. I want to see if they work good for, like, what is, like, cream contour, not cream contouring, like concealer, like highlighting. I can't think today. What the hell is happening outside? Like, it's cloudy, it's windy, it looks like it's gonna rain. I have my neighbor yodeling. I now hear like a little bong. It sounds like a trash can flipped over. What is going on? You're gonna hear a lot of stuff in this video because I am so weirded out. I have some stuff to tell you guys because like the holiday season for me has just been like the busiest time of my life. Like I have not had time to myself kind of deal. And now today I have like all the time in the world and it feels weird to me. Like I feel weird, like, cause usually if I have a day off, I still have a shit ton of stuff to do. But today I literally have nothing to do. Like not even my cat wants to be near me, like play with her. I've watched my YouTube videos that I usually watch at like 2 in the morning. because I woke up super early today because my dad thought I had to be at work at 9 a.m. when I had told him literally that exact night I have to work 9 p.m. to 1:30 in the morning, and he still did not get it. So yeah, also the fact that I just want to let you know, like, geez, it's starting to crease a little bit, and it's like transferring really high up onto my lid, which I am going to fix right now because the fact that I don't hate this look, but it's not my, like it going up, it's not what I intended it to be. So I'm gonna like fix that in a second right now. So yeah. Wet n Wild also came out with a highlighter palette that only cost me like $5 again, half off. And it had a couple new shades like White Lily, Botanic Dream, Gold Flower, but I already have Blossom Glow, so I was a little disappointed that it wasn't like a bunch of new shades. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Blossom Glow. It's super pretty, but I already have it. And I'm like, now I have two, so maybe I might get rid of my original one because I have the palette. But I am going to go in with this gold one, which is called Golden Flower Crown, because of the fact that this look needs a little gold. And I'm going in with the Wet n Wild brush. I love Wet n Wild highlighters. They're super blinding. Also, the fact that I love this highlighter brush. It's like super soft. Ooh, that's so pretty. Do you get, oh my, Wet n Wild highlighters are like severely underrated. Like, I feel like people are like, they're good, but they're not like, people are like, they're not like fantastic. Like, they're fantastic. This one is a little, It does have like my only complaint is that it does have a lot of pigment. So if I look to the side, you could see that little like cast kind of. But I'm going to add a lighter one on top, so I'm not too worried. I always do this like mid-video. I don't know why I do, but I want to know how you guys are doing right now because I have been really good lately. Like, actually really good. In a good mood. The holidays are actually pretty fun. New Year's is coming up in about 2 days. So you guys will know this when this is filmed. Like, I think it's definitely Monday because I'm going to work. So while I'm baking under the sides of my cheeks, I am going to put a little black liner in just to, like, you know, this look is already dramatic. Let's stay in the dramatic zone. So I'm going to just go in with my black eyeliner from Sleek, which is fucking amazing. I hate liner. The only liner I'll ever do is in my waterline. Like, oh my god, I hate how this feels too. I think it's like one of the first times I've ever done liner on my channel because of the fact that I don't wear it. But yeah, you guys are seeing me put liner on. Feels special. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with this original like transition shade on my Morphe brush, which is the JS12. And I'm gonna like pack it and tap it off. Like, also these shadows are very powdery, I forgot to mention. Sorry about that, that's my stomach. I have not eaten today. Do not judge me. I am going to eat. The one thing I like about this liner is because of the fact that I hate trying to put so much color under my eye, is that this liner does transfer. It takes a little bit to dry. And I know some people don't like that, but I like it because it will dry eventually. It does take like 5 or so minutes, but during that time I have time to like blend it out, and it blends under my eye with the other colors, which is actually something I like. Because I was going for this dark, dramatic, smoky look, so I succeeded on that. I am going to go back in with the liner though, just to touch it because that brown did get mixed in. But I'm feeling cute right now. I'm like, damn bitch, I look hot. Ooh, fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I'm feeling really cute right now. Like, really cute. I am gonna take the blue though, again, and just like kind of drag it more towards my outer edge. So I don't want it to take up my full lid, but I do want it to take up a lot more than it is. I might actually I think I want to get one of the lighter blues or one of these golds just tap it right in the center just to give it a little pizzazz. I'm still thinking about it. I'll let you know. And also, I'm sorry my videos lately have been like super long. I'm trying to figure it out because of the fact that when I edit, I will talk a lot like I'm doing now, but I can't figure out how to properly put it together without jumping, straight to the next thing. So I'm trying to figure out like how others do it, and I'm slowly but surely like getting there. Like I said, you guys just gotta give me time. I'm still figuring everything out. Much better than my first ever videos because those are like actual trash. Slowly but surely things are getting better. With this dark-ish eye. I am going to go in with this gold right here, which looks amazing. And I'm going to just tap that in the center right now. Ooh, just to get a little pizzazz. Just in the center. And then I'm going to go in with a just my finger, like, plain. And, like, tap it out. Okay, I have mascara on. I'm waiting for it to dry. But I just got the Sophia Nygaard, lipstick collection. And I'm not sure if any of them will go with this look. But I want it to because I've already tried on Bikini Bottom and Screamer. And I'm just going to say it. They're amazing. They're perfect. I have no complaints about them at all. But I don't know if any of them will go with this look, so I'm going to just, check. I think Bikini Bottom, because it's, a super nude. But I really want to go for something like Mrs. Norris, because this is a color that I've been dreaming of since she came out. Because when she first made this color, it was, my dream color, too. I am obsessed with, those gray tone nudes. So I really, really, really wanted to have one of my own. And I really wanted this shade in particular. But I'm like, is it going to go with this eye look? I don't know. So I'm going to check it out right now. I'm just going to wait for my mascara to dry because I don't want to budget. And also I'm going to fix my eyebrow real quick. Okay. I put on Mrs. Norris right now. And I'm not feeling it with this eye look because I feel like not only is my crease color a little too warm and it's a little too dark, it's also very gray based. So I'm going to try Bikini Bottom because I don't think the red Screamer, I feel like that's a little too much for this look. But you know what? Maybe I will go super bold. I haven't done that. I've been really... My friend Sarah kind of got this, thing stuck in my head. If you do a super bold eye look, you shouldn't do super bold lips. But if you do super bold lips, you shouldn't do a super bold eye look. And I kind of got into that, headspace, and I've been doing that a lot lately. Have you ever noticed that, if I don't do any eyeshadow, I'll do, black lips, gray lips, red lips, all that other stuff. But if I do, a bold eyeshadow like this, I tend to stick in the nude area, which I'm I think that's just me, but I'm also not feeling this lip because I do feel like it is a little too gray for this look. And I kind of want to pop more, so I'm like I said, I'm going to try to make it work. Maybe the Berry Mean lipsticks will work. Okay, I think I made my decision. I feel like I want to keep the eyes in focus, because I really like how dark they are. So I really love Bikini Bottom because it's super nude. It's almost the same color as my foundation. I feel like if I was wearing one of my lighter foundations, it'd pop out a little bit more. But I'm kind of liking this, sultry-esque moment. I don't know. I'm just feeling myself right now. So I think I'm going to just keep on Bikini Bottom. By the way, what a great name. Also, I want you to know that this packaging is freaking amazing for ColourPop, considering I paid what? I think it was $49 for all these lipsticks, which would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 49, $7 or $8 a piece. So that's good for a lipstick, especially the packaging. Look at the bats. I love this kind of packaging. God damn, Sophia, you rocked my world. Okay, guys, this is the final look. What do you guys think? I'm feeling really cute right now. I really like how this turned out. I really liked every product I tried today. I think I just need a little bit more practice on the cream concealer and, figure it out kind of deal. 'Cause I know I'm not used to it. I know it's more expert level, but I feel like I think I did a good job for like my first or second time using cream concealer. I think the foundation is looking beyond phenomenal. I like it's covering really well. It's good, like medium to full coverage. Oh my god, focus on my face. Not having anything like showing through. Like I'm like looking at my mole on my cheek and it's covered up pretty good. Like that's like my factor. Like 'cause I have a little mole on my cheek right here that's already a little light. But like if it gets covered, like I know. And also the fact that my nose contour I feel like looks really good today. So I really want to try that cream contour again, like doing nose contour, because like I feel snatched. The eyeshadows, I'm liking a lot so far. I know that not all of them were perfect, like I mentioned that before, but I am gonna swatch a couple on my arm right now, just to show you like some of the good and bad ones. I want to show you this green right here because, like, look, I'm digging, and nothing comes off. Like, I don't know why they even decided to put that green in here. I want to see this blue too because blues are hard to make. And it's not bad, but I feel like it'd be better with a brush. This purple. Like, okay, can it focus? Like, see, some of those were not good. But if we go to, like, this brown shade I was using, it's super cute. Like, and also the fact that I know swatches, like I've mentioned this before too, like swatches aren't really the best like indicating factor because clearly I used it on my eye and it looked really good, but who knows? I'm gonna try more of them to see, but I think if you're in the market for a good eyeshadow palette, you also don't have a lot of money and you're like new to makeup, I really feel like this palette would be good for you because of the fact that even at full price it's $15 and that's actually really cheap for 32 eyeshadows. And for me, I only had to pay $7.50 because I did get it on sale. So maybe go check your local Walgreens, CVS, Walmart and pick it up for yourself if you want to try it out. The highlighters, we already know they were going to be good because of the fact that all of them are good. The Born This Way concealer, I don't hate. I just feel like it's more for like by itself, like on the day you're not wearing makeup but you want to cover up those bags kind of deal. But yeah, everything else did really good. I'm really liking my eyebrows today. I'm using the e.l.f. pomade. I didn't film that because of the fact that I feel like eyebrows are boring and like the last time I filmed it for the Wish video, I just felt awkward. And also the fact that I've used the pomade before. I like it. I know what it is. I just got a different color this time. I got like medium brown instead of like ash brown and kind of looks the same, to be honest with you. I'm really liking it. But yeah, and if you think the video's over, I know it's been forever, but it's not over yet because I'm going to do one last check-in right now because we're trying on a new foundation. I'm not going to do the full check-in shebang, but I'm going to be back like after work when I get home tonight around 1:30 to show you like if it has worn off or not or how it's worn off. So I'll see you right now. Hey guys, it is almost 2 a.m. right now and I just got home from work, stayed a little longer than I thought I was going to, and I am extremely tired right now. But enough of that, let's talk about the makeup. Literally everything held well, even the eyeshadow. It flaked off a little bit under my eye and gave me a little bit of a little cast, and it kind of did move up on my crease a little bit, but it didn't look bad today. Everybody told me how my makeup looked nice, even customers, which was really nice of them. And the foundation, okay, I've had this foundation on since about 2 o'clock. It's almost 2 in the morning, so about 12 hours. And it still looks like really good. Looks like I do need a little bit of powder. It did come off right here, but I did pop a pimple, so I'm not gonna get mad at that. But everything is pretty good. I did reapply my lipstick once, but this lipstick lasts, and I did eat a little bit, so Sophia and ColourPop, good job. But yeah, everything did pretty good. I'm happy with it, and I'm going to be using it again, especially the foundation. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye.